Good afternoon, everybody. This is Krishna Chaitanya Nagaraju representing Gokaraju Rangaraju Institute of Engineering and Technology, Hyderabad, India. At the outset, I would like to thank the organizing team for giving me this opportunity to present my research work. Today's my topic is on the work we have done. Research on efficacy of webinars organized for faculty during lockdown of COVID-19. My team members are Dr. Karanam Madhavi Garu, Professor, Dr. Janjala N. Murthy Garu, Professor from GRIT, Hyderabad. Online faculty development programs, webinars, are the two buzzing words which have become viral next to Corona among the teaching fraternity during the lockdown period of pandemic situation caused by COVID-19. This work intends to throw light on the reason for the outbreak of FDPs webinars, their efficiency and the attitude of the participating faculty during the lockdown period from 16th March to 15th June 20. The compulsion to be homebound in the lockdown, coupled with the uncertainty in the minds of regulators in education domain in rescheduling academic calendar, has provided ample free time to faculty and students to learn through the only available medium, that is online mode. Stakeholders, including regulators like AICTE, premier institutes like IITs, respective state higher education wings, NITs, industry associations, CII, NASCOM, everybody has started offering FDPs or online webinars on all topics. The student in the faculty has woken up and is exposed to sudden spurt of activities. This led to pertinent questions about the efficacy of these activities, including motive of the participants and problems faced. With this research work, we would like to address these questions. The background work and the motivation for our work. A systematic search of the research literature from 1996 to July 2008 identified more than 1,000 empirical studies of online learning. Analysts screened these studies to find contrasted an online to a face-to-face conditions, measured student learning outcomes, used a rigorous research design, and provided adequate information to calculate an effect size. One can find works comparing students' reading achievements through online and offline modes in article by Satyavan. In the work carried out by Beg M, researcher tried to prove the effectiveness of online learning environment OLE. He has considered 40 students and evaluated and provided that an online teaching is more effective if done with animations, videos with high interactivity that motivates context of learning. In the work done by Pusuluri Srihari, 88 engineering and English course students, perception was considered and it was identified as most of the students prefer only 30% online and 70% face-to-face teaching in blended learning. An interesting experiment was conducted by Dr. K. Madhavi and group, where 5,000 engineering students and 320 faculty were probed to identify the importance of learning management system, Moodle, and ICT practice in TLP. They have successfully implemented GRIT Moodle. Nardev Singh, through their study on 200 students of Graphicera Hill University, Uttarakhand, India, report that 74% of their respondents were enjoying e-learning. These all works motivated us to work in this direction and identify how efficiently the online knowledge transfer using webinars is being conducted. The proposed work, with the intention to support teachers understand pain points of participants as well as get insights of multitude and myriad problems prevalent in the field of online education, authors propose to conduct an online survey to check for efficacy of online FDPs and webinars for faculty of different colleges across India. An online survey was conducted having 31 questions meticulously prepared. Authors were jubilant to see 683 faculty responding to the survey till the time of write-up. The link for the survey is given here, which the survey was developed using Google Forms. The demographic analysis and duration considered for the survey, the duration is of 3-month duration, 16 March to 16th June 2020, which is the stringent lockdown period. And as far as demography is concerned, we got respondents from pan India, and the age group was of between 22 to 67 years. The research questions, 31 in number, have been categorized into multiple categories like shown here: online teaching learning process effectiveness, intention of participant, health, household impediments, online platform effectiveness, device and service provider support, financial aspect. In the next few slides, I will take you through the statistical analysis of the data we have received from the 683 respondents, and then followed by the major observations out of that statistical data. So these are the questions what we have posed the faculty through online survey. The respondents data in percentage is shown and the options given are also shown here. This belongs to the second category, that is of participant intention. We can see number of participants getting more than 200, 300 certificates in just 3 months. People are expected to attend one FDP in a semester, but they have attended more number of webinars, maybe with the just intention of getting the certificate. That we would like to check out. Eye pain was one problem people was facing with the prolonged screen time exposure. So these are the figures and tables for the data we have collected. And let me emphasize on the observations out of this data analysis. Participants feel pools and quiz would improve efficacy of online sessions. Many participants are not confident to start work with the concepts learning through online. Participants are juggling by attending sessions parallel. Very small fraction of participants opted to pay for online FDPs. If it is free, they are willing to attend. Participants opine that an FDP or webinar is best to be for 50 minutes and can be organized for 1 week. 25% of the participants opine they have attended irrelevant sessions but received certificate. 45.1% of respondents have attended majority of sessions on mandatory instructions. Now we can understand if it is mandatory, what will be the outcome or net learning by the participant. 50.2% of respondents opine either they are somewhat or definitely overburdened by the webinars. Around 490 participants out of 683 respondents have opted to attend research and patents related sessions besides technical sessions. 45% of the respondents have not shown interest to attend sessions which does not offer certificate. Certificate is the luring thing for many participants. Around 53.3% respondents have complained of eye pain. This was a negative impact. So we would like to give certain suggestions for the organizations to make it more effective. Conduction of webinars. Conduction of sudden quiz on screen and attendance marking for those who complete the quiz within given short stipulated time can improve the efficiency. The other suggestions include, in case of FDP, besides above recommendations, small day-wise assignment based on topics delivered on a specific day can help. Strongly recommending participants to switch on their video camera, and once in a while during sessions, it is better if the resource person picks up couple of names and address the participants by name so that everyone becomes alert. Issuing of certificate subject to clearing a final graded quiz for an FDP, which also considers day-wise quiz as a part of internal marks, can also help. In case of FDPs, by second or third day, forming group of participants and giving them group assignment and 1 hour sessions being dedicated to discuss which group responded, which has not submitted, can make involvement of the participant more. In a country like India, where the economic levels are so varying, authorities have to make the availability of effective network affordable cost spreading to every rural corner of the country. Even the authors of this article suggest the organizers to rethink on 2-week FDPs and reschedule them as 1-week FDPs with 45-minute sessions. The conclusion is that culminating the analysis of data gathered from 683 respondents of different regions, backgrounds across India in this work, it is clear that online mode of webinars, FDPs for working people during pandemic circumstances is helping in gaining a bit of skill set, but it is not completely effective as it was presumed. It was observed respondents of around 40% were juggling with other activities, 45.1% attended on mandatory instructions, and 38% have not even initiated the work. Learners still want knowledge transfer to happen free only, as only 17% are willing to pay, and certificate is a sure attraction for great participation. This research work has contributed in bringing to daylight the more competent mechanism as need of hour for efficient online sessions, and also suggested a few. Further, this work can be extended by categorizing the respondents based on age or experience, as the young faculty opinions may not agree with the experienced people, and the webinars that should be targeted at freshers may be different from the others. Thank you very much.